But then after we're done with that, we're going to do Dazzler the movie, the graphic novel for YouTube.
Thank you.
So,
I was waiting for that announcement.
Hey, we're going to talk about, hey.
Yeah, so tell people what that is.
We're going to be doing a video for YouTube with some Robot and Space Brain, Comic Book Girl 19 content. And I'm going to be talking about Dazzler the movie. Which is a comic. Which is a graphic novel. It's just called Dazzler the movie. It's very stupid and cute and confusing. So Dazzler the movie, the graphic novel. I'm going to be pitching it to you, telling you what's in it, what the deal is, why it's fucking awesome. Even though it looks just like a boring, weird romance comic with this like mutant character, and it's like drawn like kind of old school, and it's like, it kind of is more of a weird, wacky romance comic than a superhero comic. But it is a pivotal, interesting comic about somebody coming out publicly as a mutant and PR backlash and all this stuff. And it's like, for me, when I first read it, I was like a tattoo artist, and it's hard to get your hands on it. And a friend of mine got it for me, Flacco got it for me for Christmas. And like, I fucking read it finally, and I was like, at first I was disappointed. I was like, I wanted more kind of superhero-y. I don't know, I thought it was like drawn a little old school, and it was like more of a weird romance comic. That's not what I was expecting. But then like, now that I've been, because Dazzler moves to LA, you know, she was like on the East Coast, now she moves to LA, and she's trying to make it in LA. And now that I've been a girl in LA doing the thing, being like it definitely speaks to me now on a level that I didn't quite get the first time I read it. So I'm excited to talk about what that is. Like, there's a lot of fun stuff that I have to tell you about.
I think it's also very relevant to stuff going on, and it's gonna play really well.
Yes. Well, I'm super excited about it. So that'll be really cool. So that'll be fun. So we're gonna be doing that too after the fashion launch. So get ready. And then we're gonna be doing a Blade Runner photo shoot.
Oh yeah, you gotta make that announcement.
Yeah. It's 2019. I gotta do a Patreon Blade Runner photo set, and I have a Rachel type dress. I know everyone's like, you should do Pris. You should do Pris. And it's like, I know. I get it. I look like Daryl Hannah a little bit. I could totally pull it off. It would be insane. But I feel like it's too obvious. I feel like it's too fucking obvious. And on a metaphysical level, you know, I feel like, you know, we are what we accuse other people of being. You know, we're like, if you're criticizing someone, you're like, you're fucking like this, you fucking idiot, blah, blah, blah. You're also, it applies to you in some way.
Right.
Like, it also applies to you in some way. And so one of my criticisms of Tyson is like, you're a fucking robot. You're a fucking robot. And like, what if I'm the robot? What if I'm the robot and I don't know I'm the robot? And that's Rachel. And I like that. I like that a lot better. And I have this really amazing vintage dress that the thing's going to start off in. But then I got this really cool, like, peacock tassel pasty fucking situation that's going to be like harness thing. It's going to be really cool for when the dress comes off in the photo set. So.
Not being Pris is the same thing as in a calendar when you didn't do Lulu Dallas.
Yes, exactly.
It's the same thing. Like
it's
that,
the
like
same
that was
thing.
like that would have been.
It's right. It's low hanging
so on
fruit.
the nose. Like that would have been so on the nose when you did it.
It's so on the nose, and I just maybe later this year I'll do a Pris one. I mean, who's to say I can only do one fucking Blade Runner thing? It's like I could do a Pris one later, and I've always wanted to do it, and it would be fun. But yeah, it's like it's too easy. It's Rachel. I'm having my like Sydney do my hair all like weird, like Rachel's do some weird shit.
So how is this going to be? People are asking, not safe for work.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna be naked.
I'm gonna be naked by the end of the photo set. I start off, and you have these cool like since it's been raining, I want to go down to like Chinatown when it's kind of rainy, and then like have like a cigarette or something, or with like a little thing, and then have the fur coat because I have my fur coat, and then be wearing that dress and take some pictures down there. And then later we find some indoor, like, snake pit looking fucking place, and then do some photos in there with, like, the peacock pasties and shit on. So, yeah, because I wanted to kind of do a snake pit flavor. I am doing a rebranding right now. You guys may have noticed on Twitter and Instagram, I changed my name to Danica XIX. It's pronounced 19 and it's silent, so the 19 is silent.
Whoa.
Danica. I'm just Danica now.
How did you come up with that?
That's my name.
Here's a better question.
I have a cool name. I have a cool name.
Better question. Why did you do that?
Well, you know, I feel like Comic Book Girl 19, that's a character I play on a YouTube show, and she has a meta reality. She has a robot. She has a space brain. And I am a little more than that, you know. I'm an artist as well. I do play this character, but I'm also an artist. And I'm going to get involved in a lot of other cool projects, doing a lot of cool different stuff, like my fashion line. Shameless plug. And yeah, so I wanted to, like, and also I feel like I'm a woman now.
Holy shit.
I don't feel like I'm still a fucking idiot.
But no,
I'm still a fucking idiot.
I understand though, but
it's like also, it's like, oh, you know, like.
I would be bummed if my name was something boy.
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely.
Right. Like Kid Omega, he can't be Kid Omega forever. Eventually, Kid Omega's going to have a rebranding, and they're going to have to, like, do something with his name. So it's like, you know, it happens. It's cool. But I'm also known as Comic Book Girl 19. So I'm Danica, also known as.
AKA.
And it's like, I think it's kind of like Iron Man and Tony Stark. You know? You got one, he's cool. You got the other, he's also cool. They're both cool, and they're a mixture of each other.
Tony Stark's cool as fuck on his own.
Tony, you don't have to have, he doesn't have to have the fucking, well, it's just Robert Downey Jr., honestly. It's like, but, you know.
No, when Ghostface was Tony Stark, he was cool too. So
yeah, well, you know, Tony Stark's got cool. Swag. We all know that Tony Stark has swag. So it's kind of like that. So,
well, Johnny C, you don't know, it's been a huge point of contention between us that she decided to do this on Instagram and Twitter.
Oh, doing Danica?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you were on the side of Danica.
Oh yeah, yeah. I did it, and I didn't ask. I just did it, and then he got upset.
Sure.
Yeah. And then we had a tough stream.
It's not exactly good for Google search results to suddenly change your name when you got
but it's never
6 years.
Short term, sure.
6 years of Google search results saying Comic Book 19. When you type in Danica XIX, they're not going to show up.
I know that this is technically a bad move. I understand that.
In the short run?
In the short run. There's never a great time to transition and rebrand, and I'm transitioning. Trans is hot right now, so this is my transition. And I think a lot of us are breaking into new things. I've talked to a lot of people over New Year's that are like, I'm doing this new thing, or I'm going to do this year. And like, we're all, coming into ourselves here. So.
Well, just to let you know, the YouTube channel, Comic Book Girl 19, is going to stay Comic Book Girl 19 for a while.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, the YouTube is when there's Robot and Space Brain, like, that's Comic Book Girl 19 stuff. Like, but if it's, just me, like, on Instagram, like, sending memes and stuff, and, like,
getting naked and dicking around.
Yeah, like show my titties and stuff, like on Patreon. Like that's Danica content. Danica content. It's like my more adult. It's like the red band fucking stuff. This is a little bit more adult. Comic Book Girl 19. She's like,
we have not yet done a sound and picture check, so.
Oh. Yeah.
Let's check and see
a lot of people
how's the sound? How's it look, guys?
Oh, okay. Well, hey guys, how's it going?
All right. Announce your list of topics.
Plus, it has to be like it's like also being like a wrestler, where you would meet people and it's like, am I really going to be an asshole and introduce myself to this person as Comic Book Girl 19
Dude,
right
it's
now?
so long. Right. People don't get it. They're like, what?
Especially just someone who has no idea about it.
No idea.
Right, and then you're going to be like, or in a business meeting, like, hi, I'm Comic Book Girl 19, 100%. I get one. Like, and Danica's a cool name.
Danica's a cool name.
Someone would change their name to Danica if their name was like, and of course, Sally Dickhead.
Sally Dickhead. I know. I was always so grateful. I was like, God, at least I didn't get some dumb name. My mom like hooked it up.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the XIX though. It's like, that's awesome because I'm keeping the 19, but making it classy because it's a Roman numeral.
And that XI is clean, simple,
I know.
Symmetrical, like the whole jam.
It's on my fucking shirt. On this XIX 19 brand clothing that I'm creating. Cool as shit. It's XIX. It looks fucking sick.
Well, look, the thing is, when we started 6 years ago, we just picked Comic Book 19 within 2 minutes.
Yeah,
there was no decision made.
So why stay with it,
And we picked that because it was available and we both liked the number 19 and it was here we are. So
a terrible number, by the way.
Yeah.
19. The only thing good about it is it's a prime number.
That's the
only thing
number
good
of destiny, dude. It's the number of God. It's a good number. I feel like it's a good number. It's on it, it's one of my numbers. I've got a lot.
Tyson, did you find out about it by seeing it on Instagram?
I may have found out about it by seeing it on Instagram. Yeah. Yeah. We were angry at each other that day.
I'll bet.
Yeah, and then we streamed right after and we streamed all the whole time. Yeah.
So you were already mad at each other.
Well, no, we were. I mean,
bickering. And then you hit the change on Instagram, and that threw gas on the fire.
And honestly, I shouldn't have done it right before a stream. You know, like, but I don't know. I've been waiting to do it for months, and I was like, I was just waiting for the right. I didn't.
It was the time.
It wasn't the time. And then for whatever reason, I was like, it's the time. And I just, and I had to scoop up Comic Book Girl 19 before anyone else could take that, you know, because once you drop it, you have to go scoop it back up. It's like it's nerve wracking.
I haven't told you this, but here's what I think you should do with the Comic Book 19 Instagram that still exists and Twitter that you're holding on to. Have Josh or somebody upload pictures to it that are just Comic Book 19 pictures. Right. So at least when people search Comic Book 19, they don't find nothing. Right. And think that you're gone.
Well, that's a possibility. I'll see about that. I don't know.
It's a good idea.
But it's like a lot of
Johnny
work.
C says it's a good idea.
An archive, even if it's just an archive.
Exactly.
You know what
exactly.
I mean?
But it's
like cool shit.
more work. You know,
for somebody else. No one said you do it.
I feel like we're already behind on some stuff. We don't need to add any new shit on the fucking pile right now.
Zalingo didn't like it. They want you to become. I
know. They didn't want. Yeah, I know it's bad. I know. I get it. But it's part of my rebrand. The fashion line is a part of my rebrand. It's like I'm a fucking fashion designer now. Okay. Fuck YouTuber. I'm a fashion designer now.
Hell yeah.
Okay, announce your topics for today's show.
Okay.